Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the solarstorm sc01, like it is in front of the camera. It is basically a copy of some modern flashlights that are around. There is not much originally done or designed by that solarstorm company. I don't know much about the company itself. It's one of the really many companies that makes flashlights over in China, and that flashlight here got pretty good reviews online on the German Taschenlampen forum and the US budget light forum, so I did want to give it a try. This is the AA battery version. They also make one in CR123 and in the 18650. That version with the 18650 battery I did order. That's gonna come in about 3 weeks from China. Now what is really special about this light is the features. As I say, it's a copy of more modern lights, and the price point that they sell this device, it's absolutely amazing. Here in USA we get that for about $15 shipped. So as the light come, it looks like this in this red, simple, cheap packaging. I did already cut it open, and as we take out the paperwork and the items on the packaging is not much other than this, so that is not much of interest. Then we have a red cardboard. We see solarstorm sc01. There is some information on it about the drop test that they apparently did do 1.5 meters, 2 meters in water, and some runtime. The lumens, they say it's 190 lumens. Apparently with rechargeable batteries of the AA size, it gets a bit of brighter light than with regular AA batteries, and the 190 lumens would be result in about 50 meters of the beam. So that much about that. On the back side we have some specifications about the dimensions: 24mm bezel, 87mm length, 22mm tail cap. The weight is 35 gram without the battery, and the accessories that comes with it is listed: the lanyard, the o-ring, and the clip, and the user manual. Yeah, I mean, that is the paper that we have in the hand here, and it is typical high quality electronic and all that. So we see some of the parts here, but we're gonna show that in the nature. So that's the paperwork that come with it. Then we have a typical lanyard, silver color. They even did copy the color of the lanyard from the original company that made such lights famous. It's pretty durable made for a lanyard like that, and should last. I mean, it's nice that they include that for the around $15 shipped from China. There are no spare o-rings, so that is rather untypical. The flashlight is really nice made from outside. As we look at it, there was one little thing here that was already on the flashlight. I don't know if that was in the transport or if that was from factory there, that little thing, but this is a user anyhow, so that is never going to be a collectible. Just saying that can happen, and the Chinese sellers, resellers that did do ship things like that usually use padded envelopes. They don't ship it in boxes. Again, it's $15 shipped, and that is amazingly cheap. It doesn't come with a battery, I have to say. The AA battery you need to provide yourself. but still for that price it's absolute great. So what we have is a stainless steel clip. It's really nice dehorned and rounded. I put the clip on this side here, so the bigger part of the head would be in the pocket like that, and you simply can take the clip off and put it on the other side of the flashlight. That would come in handy if you're gonna mount the flashlight in this version at, say, your baseball cap, so that the rim of the cap goes on the clip and then you have the flashlight on top of the baseball cap rim and use it like a headlamp. So that's a really nice feature there. The clip is pretty nice made, stainless steel, nice stone washed and dehorned. It's a bit on the shiny side, it's not blasted, so one day maybe I gonna blast it, we see. Then we see the body. It has basically two parts of the body. So we see on the back side it has a nice rubber O seal. They did even copy the threading like the original. It's not a sharp thread, it's a more square thread, really nice made there. And then we see the bottom part here with the spring. There is not a magnet in it at all. That features, they did not copy that one, but it has a bit a ring, a hole here of course for the lanyard or for a split ring. It doesn't come with any split ring. So the quality of the build is really well. More you can take apart. The bezel is stainless steel. It's simply a ring that is flat, and there it was a bit of a problem. I did unscrew it really easy. It was not tight, so I always take it off, put a bit Loctite on and put it back in, so that way the whole thing stays together. The LED is pretty good, centered in the middle of the reflector. Reflector is smooth, and on the side is the switch, blue color. It stands out pretty well, it clicks nicely, so that works out really well too. As I say, this one is AA battery. As we put it in, I had to loop a bit the threads. That's usually I do that. We have a lockout feature, so if you put the light on and you wanna put it in your pocket with the pocket clip, not that it's gonna go on, you can simply turn the cap half turn, about half turn, then the light goes off. Battery is locked out like this. It's a really nice feature like that, because with the side switch sometimes it's a bit of a problem that gets pushed on in the pocket or by transport or storage and will drain the battery. So that's a nice feature. Then for using the flashlight, it's really simple. We click it once, it's on low. We click it twice, it goes on high. That should be that maximum lumens that they do, and then we click it number 3 times and it goes off. Now for hidden strobe mode, you put it on and then you double click. If I can do it, you need to be fast. Yeah, like this. So I need to reach a bit around the camera too. You need to double click it, then you have the strobe feature that is hidden. That is pretty nice in my opinion. Then you click it, it goes back to low. You click it again on high and then it goes off. So the strobe mode is not gonna automatically shut off. As you click it again, it goes first to low and then to high and then to off. So for people that don't use flashlights most of the time, it's really easy to use. You simply press, you have it on low, you press again, you have it on high, and then you press it again, it's off. That's all what it is. And there is also a hidden dimming modus. That is explained by the Budget Light forum how that works. You simply press the button longer, and then the light starts dimming up, and you can stop the button by releasing it, and the light stays on that amount of light that you put out. That is just for advanced use, and we're gonna test that out with 18650 a bit more. It works on that flashlight too, but this is gonna be a gift for somebody, and I'm gonna leave it on the lowest setting that it can do. It's not a moonlight or really low modus. It still has some lumens on it. It's hard to say how much, but then the high modus, and then off. So it's really that simple. And with the clip is the same. You simply put that on and finish. So for the price, it's a great quality. I'm really surprised, and the features and all, it's not something that we can trust the life on. If I would climb the Swiss mountains, quite likely I would not choose that light, but for people that don't have much flashlight and they not gonna use it like tactical or really in dangerous situations, such a flashlight here is absolute great. For the little price, it's absolute loaded with features and modern appearing. It helps you a lot, and it uses the regular AA batteries that are really common in USA. You get that pretty much everywhere, and even the rechargeable ones that you can go a bit more green and save the environment with the batteries. So that's really nice. So that much about that SolarStorm sc01, made in China, of course, a copy of a brand name flashlight. And I did wanna test that out after I did read some of the reviews online, and apparently there aren't yet many videos on YouTube about it, so I did give it a try too, because maybe some of you gonna like to have such a flashlight too, or get some for gifts for Christmas or birthdays or something like that. So that would give those people a bit of start, and maybe one day they can upgrade to a bit a higher quality brand of a flashlight, as well as they get addicted. But for starts, that is pretty good. So in the next video from SolarStorm company, we're gonna see the 18650 version, how this one gonna compare to that AA version. It's of course a complete different flashlight. It's just looks a bit like that, same features, but a longer battery tube, thicker also because of the 18650, and way more powerful, over 500 lumens if I remember right. But we're gonna see. That much about the SolarStorm sc01 flashlight.